Fuck me. What's going on, guys? It's me, Alex, and I wanted to sort of bring you guys some perspective about how it is living up in Massachusetts during a snow event. Things you can do, things you can't do, things to expect. And if you live anywhere south of, let's say, Maryland and are contemplating moving up, get your fucking head checked. I can't even talk, my mouth is so cold. Anyway, here's what it's like, just a little snapshot of what it's like living up here in the Northeast. This is an absolute necessity, is a snow thrower. Reason being, it's because you'd be stupid to try to shovel everything out of here. So after you get your snowblower out of the shed and dig out where it's actually located, oh, and by the way, you do have to snow blow a path just to be able to get in and out of here, then you have to do the driveway. Now here comes the driveway. So here's a driveway. So after you're done snow blowing the driveway, you think you're done, right? You're like, well, let me just fling some snow up in the house because I literally have nowhere else to put it. I have to fling some snow over to the neighbor's side because, you know, there's nowhere else to put it. So I'm sure they're pissed off at me for slinging snow over there. But anyway, let's say you're done. Okay, and you're like, well, I could just take a rest now. Well, no, not really, because by the time you're done snow throwing, you literally have to shovel up the stuff that accumulates while it's still snowing. You know, you still have to grab the fucking shovel, pull every disc on your back to be able to clean the driveway properly. And if you're a Mustang owner, this is pretty much your view of it. A constant fucking view. The car seems to fucking take a peek out of the driveway, and it pretty much looks at what it'll never go on. It's snow. Well, it'll never go on properly. It ends up pretty much living here, looking out the driveway, saying, what the fuck is going on over here, bro? Why don't you move me somewhere where there's fucking pavement? And I agree. So after you're done doing all that bullshit, you gotta grab this great stuff called salt. Not only does it disintegrate fucking metal, it absolutely chews up your driveway in the meantime. So you have to scoop a shitload, and you gotta get the good shit, the rock salt shit, the shit that'll absolutely eat your fucking frame alive, and you just fling it across the fucking driveway because there's no method to this. You just fucking fling it out there. What's it cost? $1 bazillion a fucking bag? Yeah, some shit like that. Home Depot makes a killing on assholes like us that stay in the Northeast. So let's say after you've blown out L1, L5, and L17 in your fucking back, or whatever the fuck they're called, let's say you want to reward yourself with a nice, juicy fucking steak. You know, you're not going to put that shit in the frying pan. That fucking blows. All you want to do is get your fucking trusty grill out and fucking, you know, do your thing with your steak. But guess what, motherfucker? It's under ice. It's fucking under ice. Everything under here is under fucking ice or fucking snow. Oh, it's fucking awesome up here. The changes are great. That's what I fucking think is great. Fuck you and your fucking snow, fucking Massachusetts. If you live in this bullshit and you have a fucking dog, you're like, I just want to go out and throw the ball in the yard. But guess what? If you throw the ball in that shit, that fucker will disappear unless you have a fucking Great Dane. Another wonderful thing about living in Massachusetts or the Northeast in general is your tolerance seems to change differently. Like I'm a hot weather guy, I'm a Hispanic guy. When I feel 95 degrees on my skin, I'm in heaven. I go, yes, my blood was made for this. But when you come up to Massachusetts, this downright feels hot. 59 degrees feels downright fucking hot. And your bill is still gonna be $250 just to heat this motherfucker. You know, a lot of people say, well, that's what makes us tough. You know, that's what makes us tough. Well, they're kind of right. It kind of makes you tough. It makes you tough in the same way is if you hit yourself in the head in the same spot with a stick and you build a callus, well, yeah, you're tough because you can take a beating in the same spot all the time. Doesn't necessarily mean you're tougher in general. It just means you're stupid enough to do the same thing over and over and get used to it.